Importing layered Photoshop files. So we can import stills that were created in Photoshop that have layers to them. So what we're going to do is double click down here in my project browser, and that's going to allow me to go out and find my my files. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to choose this file here. These are some architectural tree files in Photoshop. I'm going to say open, and by default it imports it. It merges all the layers. So I got 5 different trees here, and they're going to merge all them layers together. I'm going to say OK. Now to see this, I'm going to double click, allow this to show up in my source monitor. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to double click. I'm going to come up here into my layered trees. I'm going to hit open, and if I hit the down arrow, I can actually bring in some individual layers. So I'll pick on, let's say, this layer, this tree right here, and I'm going to say select none. Now I'm going to go over and pick the one layer. I don't like the layer names. They should have named them by the tree name, but oh well. And so now I'm going to say OK, and it'll bring in this layer 5. If I double click on it, there is that one particular layer brought in. So I can bring in individual layers. I can bring them all in as a merged all layers. I can even bring them in a sequence option. So let's go up and double click. I'm going to pick on this, say open. And this is nice if you have a lot of images and you want to have them go through all the images in a sequence. So I come down here and say sequence. I'm going to keep them all on for this. I'm going to say OK. Now I come down here and you'll notice here they're down here all individuals. So if I double click on these things, right, I can see the different trees. But if I double click on my sequence, it's this sequence is over here, and it's a sequence is a sequence of clips or images that plays over here in my program monitor. So they're already stacked together per se, and so this indicates a sequence down here. All right, and so we're importing layer Photoshop files into Premiere Pro.